All right, so imagine you are a female politician trying to win an election. You obviously think you're the best candidate, the most qualified to win, but do you get a fair shake? Are you treated just like your male rivals, or are you facing an uphill battle in which you have to be better than your rivals just to get the same treatment by the media and by voters? Dr. Shirley Steinberger is our resident culturologist from McGill University. Welcome, Shirley.
Hi, Todd.
That's the part where you say hi.
Hi.
So tell me what the story is with this now, because I know in the last couple of weeks we've been talking about this, and you've looked into this a little bit.
I have, and no, we don't give them a break. It isn't a fair ground when you're a female. But when you're a female who does anything, there's always going to be the problem of gender being held against you. So if you're strong, you're bitchy. If you're angry, you're too angry. You're never just indignant or have integrity where a man would. So there's all these languages that come across. I don't know what Obama wears, but I do know that there's constant pantsuit jokes about Hillary Clinton. And by the way, they are pretty horrendous. But it's the idea of what do we say about women that we don't say about men?
And I guess when Hillary had that somewhat of a breakdown back in February, I think it was, I mean, she was considered to be, by some people, a wimp or using the emotion card.
Right, yeah. A woman can't just cry. You've got some reason behind the crying. Are you calculating? Are you playing a game? Who are you? Or you're just weak.
One of the interesting things, I think, as well, was back in the 70s, there was a female candidate who was also black, who ran for the presidency. She obviously didn't win, but she said that out of the two issues, being black or being a woman, she got more flack for being a woman, not for being black.
I think she's right, and I've said for years, the first American president who is different will be a black man, not a woman. I believe that in North America we still have a tremendous sense of misogyny. Now, the other countries aren't like that. The Americans, women have had the vote for 88 years, and we're just getting here now. Whereas in Switzerland, we've had female heads of state, Israel, Ireland, huge amount of places.
We see Margaret Thatcher here, and I guess this is an example, although there's a little bit of a caveat to this, because during this research, and we talk about how a lot of countries have had female leaders and prime ministers, but a lot of them were not directly elected presidents. Margaret Thatcher was head of the party, but the voters didn't directly vote for her. Same with Golda Meir in Israel, Indira Gandhi in India. Now, in the last couple of years, we've seen some directly elected presidents in South America, Finland. Exactly. So maybe there's a shift going on?
There's a bit of a shift, and I mean, we now have in the United States Nancy Pelosi, which is similar to that kind of office. The thing is that Dennis Thatcher did not get Margaret Thatcher where she is. And it's very important. I contend to you, I say now on television, I believe Hillary Clinton would not be where she was, but I believe her to be a legacy candidate, just like little Georgie was a legacy candidate to his father being president. He would have never been a governor had his father not been who he was. And I believe that Hillary is truly a legacy candidate. There are other women, Olympia Dukakis, Maxine Waters, Barbara Boxer, Dianne Feinstein, the late Ann Richards. These were solid political women that could have run for president. Okay,
really quickly then, if Barack Obama was a woman, Barbara Obama, would he be where he is right now?
No. No, absolutely not. He wouldn't have served long enough. I don't think a woman would have been given the ability to speak at the Democratic Convention and blow the House down like he did.
All right. Shirley Steinberger, it's going to be an interesting race, I think.
Thanks, Todd.
We'll see you again.